moonlit shore. A figure begins to materialize, their form softly glowing against the dark sand. The figure stands where the land meets the sea, bathed in an ethereal light that seems to emanate from within. The glow intensifies, casting long, shimmering reflections on the water's surface, beckoning from afar. The air is still, save for the faint ringing and the gentle whisper of the waves as the glowing figure awaits. On the distant shoreline, a solitary figure blurs into the horizon, its form softened by the endless tide. A warm glow emanates from the figure, a beacon of curiosity cutting through the twilight. The light pulses gently, an invitation extended across the sands. The figure remains still, a silent sentinel at the edge of the world. The tide whispers secrets as the glow intensifies, promising an unknown encounter. The shoreline stretches into the distance under a starlit sky, the sound of gentle waves providing a soothing rhythm. Breathing deeply, peace washes over me as the vast ocean reflects the infinite expanse of the night above. The stars watch silently as the night envelops the world, drawing me into its quiet embrace. Tranquility settles in, the whispering ocean a constant companion in the stillness. Mind sinking into serenity, I am one with the night, the stars, and the murmuring sea. Seated on driftwood, I listen to the ocean's rhythmic breath, a solitary figure against the vast expanse. The distant shoreline glows softly, a shimmering mirage of light on the water's edge. Time seems to slow, the ocean's breath a constant soothing presence. The world fades, leaving only the gentle shimmer and the ocean's endless song. A gentle curiosity stirs, like turning a page. I stand, feeling my body respond, slow and languid. The shoreline stretches before me. Waves crash softly, beckoning me closer. The sea whispers secrets only I can hear. A new chapter begins with the turning tide. Footsteps sink softly into the yielding sand, each step drawing closer to the ocean's edge. The shoreline beckons, an endless horizon blurring the line between water and sky. Waves advance, then retreat, their rhythmic dance shaping the patterns on the shore. Delicate foam patterns lace the sand, fleeting art left by the ocean's touch. The air is thick with the briny scent of salt, a constant reminder of the sea's vastness. Each grain of sand whispers tales of tides and time, secrets carried on the wind. On the shoreline, I begin to walk, each step measured and deliberate toward the glowing figure in the distance. The sand shifts beneath my feet as I move with a sense of purpose, drawn by the mysterious light. The air is still, the only sound, my own breath, and the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. My eyes remain fixed on the figure, its glow intensifying with each step I take. A sense of anticipation builds within me as I approach the unknown, my heart pounding in my chest. The world fades away, leaving only me and the radiant beacon ahead pulling me forward. Footprints appear and vanish on the wet sand as the shoreline stretches, an endless canvas where earth meets sky. Each step mirrors the ocean's rhythm, a dance of presence and absence with the tide. Inhale. The wave gathers. The air fills with the salty tang of distant horizons. Exhale. The wave sighs away. The shoreline is a symphony of hushed retreats. Breathing deep, I find my rhythm, blending with the ebb and flow of the ocean's timeless pulse. The shoreline stretches into the distance as a gentle breeze whispers. Soft wind brushes against skin under an expansive, darkening sky. Stars begin to emerge, scattered like diamonds across the velvet night. A tranquil moment as the universe unveils its quiet beauty above the tranquil shore. A distant glow on the shoreline begins to sharpen, promising warmth and guidance. The glow resolves into the steady, golden light of a lantern, tranquil against the dark expanse. Its light neither flickers nor fades, a beacon of hope in the vast night. The lantern's gentle light offers silent invitation, promising safe harbor. Along the endless shoreline, a shape emerges from the mist, stark against the pale sand. A tall wooden post stands sentinel, planted firmly as if guarding the secrets of the coast. From an iron hook, a glass lantern hangs, its light a fragile defiance against the encroaching darkness. The lantern sways gently in the breeze, its rhythm a lonely dance on the edge of the world. Its light flickers, casting elongated shadows that stretch and distort across the wet sand. Night falls on the shoreline. A lantern sways gently, casting long shadows on the wet sand. Soft, golden lines dance across the shore with each sway, painting fleeting patterns on the dark canvas. The air is still, save for the breeze that whispers through the lantern, a silent observer of the scene. The rhythmic sway of the light creates an ethereal glow, turning the mundane into the magical. I halt near the shoreline, the waves whispering secrets only they understand. The lantern hums softly, its light a gentle caress on the darkening beach. The air hangs still, a perfect harmony of light, sound, and the sea's eternal rhythm. In the quiet solitude, the moment feels suspended, timeless, and mine alone. A weathered wooden post stands firm against the relentless assault of crashing waves, a silent guardian of the shoreline. Attached to the post, a small plaque, its edges softened by years of salt spray and the passage of time. The inscription is barely legible, a whisper from the past, promising solace to weary souls. For those who walk too long and think too much, the plaque begins, its words etched deep in the weathered wood. Rest here, the inscription concludes, an invitation to pause and find peace amidst the ocean's roar. The post and plaque stand as a testament to enduring hope, a beacon for those seeking respite from life's relentless journey. The shoreline stretches, meeting the sky in a seamless horizon. Inhale, a deep breath of salty air fills my lungs, calming and profound. Exhale, slower still, releasing tension into the vast expanse. The invitation is understood, a silent beckoning from the sea. No more words needed. The ocean speaks its own language. The shoreline stretches into the distance, the waves whispering secrets to the sand. I sink down beside the lantern, the gritty warmth of the sand welcoming me. The faint glow of the lantern dances on the rippled surface, chasing away the encroaching darkness. The grains shift and settle beneath me, a small comfort in the vast expanse. The air is thick with the scent of salt and brine, a constant reminder of the ocean's power. On the shoreline, the sand shifts, responding to every contour. The yielding earth cradles, forming a natural bed. Each grain whispers tales of earth and time. A serene landscape unfolds under the endless sky. Nature's embrace, a sanctuary of soft sand and timeless peace. On the shoreline, I recline on my hands, the sand cool beneath my skin. Shifting my weight, I lean onto my elbows, the vast ocean stretching before me. I ease further back, now supported by my back, the night air a gentle caress. Finally, I lie fully on the sand, surrendering to the earth's embrace. Above me, the night sky unfolds in its full, breathtaking expanse. Stars like diamonds scattered across velvet. Endless waves crash on the shoreline, each whisper of water a constant, rhythmic song that echoes across the sands. The ocean stretches out, a vast expanse of blue meeting the horizon, its surface shimmering under the sun's gaze. The shoreline, a tapestry of sand and shell, bears witness to the endless dance between water and land. The air is thick with the scent of salt, the sound of the ocean a lullaby that never ceases. Stars silently watch over the endless shoreline. A lone lantern casts a gentle glow on the beach. The light creates a small haven of safety, Darkness surrounds the pool of light. The stars' distant light blends with the lantern's warmth. Stillness on the shoreline. I lie unmoving, the sand cradling me as the waves whisper secrets to the shore. The gentle crash of waves fills the air, a rhythmic pulse against the vast, open sky. No need to strive, no need to become. Here, on the edge of the world, I am simply present, a quiet surrender to the moment. The sea embraces me, and I become one with the endless horizon. The vast shoreline stretches, meeting the sky, as a sense of profound peace settles. Each breath comes effortlessly, filling lungs with the fresh, salty air. Limbs grow heavy, sinking into a state of serene relaxation. The world fades softly, replaced by an all-encompassing calm. Complete surrender to the tranquil embrace of the shoreline. The shoreline stretches into the distance, waves gently lapping at the sand. The weight of the day begins to lift, a coat I no longer need. The sun warms my skin. The ocean breeze whispers secrets. The shoreline stretches into the distance, half lit by the soft glow of a lantern. Waves murmur, a constant hush against the sand. A quiet settles over the mind, the inner world calming. Peace descends with the tide, washing away the day's turmoil. The shoreline stretches into the distance, under a serene sky. Thoughts drift gently, like small boats on the water. Each thought arrives slowly, a fleeting presence. They pass across the calm, moonlit harbor of the mind, and then they fade on their own, leaving only peace. Along the endless shoreline, figures emerge, mere silhouettes against the horizon. Each form drifts, a fleeting presence on the edge of the world. The figures vanish, swallowed by the sea and sky, leaving no trace. One by one, they appear, drift, and vanish. I don't chase them, follow them. I simply let them go. A solitary lantern casts a warm glow on the shoreline, its light a beacon against the endless night. Waves crash and recede in a rhythmic dance, their timeless rhythm a soothing balm. Cool sand embraces me, grounding me in the present moment. The gentle lapping of the waves whispers secrets to the shore. In the quiet embrace of the shoreline, time seems to stand still, finding solace in the rhythmic breathing of the sea. Waves crash against the shoreline, a timeless rhythm echoing through the endless expanse. Sand stretches out, unmarked by time, a canvas of eternity under the sky. The horizon blurs, where the sea meets the sky in a seamless, infinite embrace. Here, on the shoreline, time ceases to exist, leaving only the present moment. I listen, a new sound emerging from the stillness. The subtle trickling begins to grow. Water whispers against stone. The shoreline reveals the source of the sound, not the vast ocean, but a more intimate scene unfolds. Water gently caressing smooth, rounded pebbles. The shoreline whispers secrets as the water ebbs and flows, a rhythmic dance under an unseen sky. Each ripple and swirl tells a silent story, a continuous narrative etched into the sand. Nature's subtle symphony plays out on the shoreline, a delicate balance of water, stone, and time. I awaken on the shoreline, the world slowly coming into focus. Pushing myself up, I find the lantern beside me, its light a steadfast beacon. The unwavering glow of the lantern cuts through the dimness. The lantern casts long shadows on the damp sand. The lantern casts a warm glow on the sandy shore, highlighting the gentle curve of the shoreline. Water collects in small, shimmering pools, reflecting the dim light and the vast night sky. The pools mirror the stars, creating an illusion of infinite depth on the tranquil beach. A serene and peaceful scene unfolds as the water gently laps against the shore. The shoreline, illuminated by the lantern, reveals nature's quiet artistry. Driven by an irresistible curiosity, I rise, my focus drawn to the figures in the distance. Each step brings a subtle shift. The sand cools beneath my feet. The air grows heavy with moisture, carrying the promise of the unseen. A dampness envelops me as I venture closer to the shoreline. The unknown awaits, veiled in the mist and the sea's breath. The shoreline stretches, kissed by the sea's breath. Each footfall echoes on the stone-strewn beach. The air is alive with the sharp, clean scent of seawater. I move deliberately, navigating the wave-polished stones. Each step is a careful dance with nature's artistry. The stones gleam, smoothed by the ocean's tireless caress. I stand before tide pools, scattered jewels reflecting the vast sky. Each pool, a miniature world teeming with hidden life. The shore stretches out, a canvas of sand and sea. Little mirrors scattered along the shore. Sunlight glints off the surface of the tide pools, scattered across the rocky shore like fallen stars. Some pools cradle secrets within the span of my hands, miniature worlds teeming with life. Others beckon, wide and inviting, a place to kneel and contemplate the mysteries held within. The water is still, reflecting the sky and the surrounding landscape, a mirror to the world. Tiny creatures dart and hide amongst the rocks, their movements a dance of survival. The air is filled with the scent of salt and the sound of waves, a symphony of the sea. Moonlight bathes the tide pools, turning the water to liquid silver. The gentle light creates a stark contrast between the black rocks and the illuminated water. Each pool reflects the moon, a tiny mirror to the night sky. The scene is still, serene, touched by magic. Silence hangs heavy, broken only by the soft lapping of waves. Sunlight glints on the tide pools, scattered jewels on the rocky shore. I choose one, the water's surface a flawless mirror reflecting the sky. Kneeling slowly, I peer into the pool's crystalline depths. The water is perfectly still, perfectly clear, revealing a hidden world. Under the soft glow of the moon, the tide pools reflect a serene world. A face peers into the water, finding a gentler version of itself. The moonlight softens every edge, creating a peaceful reflection. In the quiet stillness, the tide pool mirrors a soul laid bare. The world softens in the fading light. Eyes, lined with fatigue, gain a gentle kindness. The dim glow paints the tide pools with a tranquil beauty. A moment of peace settles over the serene landscape. Sunlight warms the tide pools, where the water's surface acts as a mirror, reflecting the sky with serene stillness. The reflection on the water begins to morph subtly, an imperceptible shift that suggests a world in constant flux. Like a painter meticulously altering their canvas, the scene transforms slowly, colors blending and reshaping. The tide pools reveal an ethereal landscape, a living painting where light and water dance in harmonious transformation. Sunlight dances on the surface of the tide pools, reflecting the vast sky. Gazing into the water, images begin to emerge, subtle and dreamlike. The pool transforms, showing fleeting memories, quieter and more serene. Each ripple brings a new vision, a silent story unfolding beneath the surface. The tide pools whisper secrets, their surfaces alive with echoes of the past. Sunlight glistens on the tide pools, small worlds reflecting the vast sky above. A lingering conversation echoes in the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. An unfinished task lies dormant, a quiet presence amidst the bustling life of the pools. A small worry surfaces, a ripple disturbing the otherwise placid surface. The tide pools hold these fleeting moments, each a tiny universe of thought and feeling. The vast ocean whispers secrets to the shore, carrying away the day's burdens and joys. The tide pools shimmer, reflecting the fading light of dusk. Soft silhouettes begin to emerge on the water's surface. Subtle movements disturb the tranquil reflections. Mysterious shapes linger just beneath the surface. The tide pools hold secrets in their watery embrace. Sunlight glistens on the tide pools, reflecting the vast sky above. The world is still, waiting. Life teems within the pools, a microcosm of the ocean's boundless energy. Each creature plays its part, observing without interference, a silent witness to the ebb and flow of existence. The gentle lapping of waves against the rocks, a constant rhythm in the symphony of nature. Sunlight warms the tide pools, their glassy surfaces reflecting the endless sky above. The water holds the memories gently at the surface. Tiny, vibrant ecosystems thrive, unaware of the silent stories hidden within the depths. Each ripple whispers secrets of the past, carried on the ebb and flow of the tide. At the tide pools, images begin to form, shimmering reflections on the water's surface. The reflections waver, capturing fleeting moments of light and shadow, reality and illusion intertwined. The images intensify, drawing the eye into their intricate dance upon the water. Slowly, delicately, the images begin to dissolve, their forms breaking into 1,000 ripples. The ripples fade, leaving behind nothing but the tranquil surface of the tide pools. The vision's gone. Sunlight glints off the surface of the tide pools, each a small, clear window to the life beneath. Ripples disturb the still water as I reach into another pool. The cool touch, a brief distraction. Lost in thought, my expression clouds over. The memory of something weighing heavily on my mind resurfaces. The small pool reflects the turmoil in my eyes, a silent mirror to the emotions churning within. The gentle sounds of the ocean seem to amplify the weight of what I carry, a quiet counterpoint to inner struggles. Sunlight dances on tide pools, each a tiny world teeming with life. The air hangs heavy with the scent of salt and the earthiness of decaying seaweed. I stand at the rocky edge, a silent observer of nature's small dramas. A feeling begins to stir within, a slow, persistent burn in my chest. Perhaps a decision, something I said, did, or didn't get done. I reflect, the tide mirroring my thoughts. I surrender to the rising emotion, simply letting it be. Sunlight glints on the rippling surface of the tide pools, each a miniature world reflecting the vast sky above. I lean over the second pool, my reflection mingling with the hidden life beneath. On the water's surface, a faint, shimmering scene begins to materialize, a ghostly echo of memory. The vision wavers, a soft, ethereal image mirroring the deep, unspoken emotions within me. The tide pool stills, the reflection deepening as the weight of the past settles upon the present. I gaze into the pool, lost in the delicate balance between reality and the fragile echoes of the heart. Sunlight dances on the tide pools, where tiny crabs dart among the glistening rocks. I stand motionless as the cool water swirls around my ankles, grounding me to the present. Melancholy washes over me, a gentle wave I allow to pass without resistance. I observe the feeling, detached, like watching a leaf drift along a river's current. Stillness settles over the tide pools. The calm water mirrors the sky. Reflections shimmer on the surface. The water's surface holds the image, a perfect, unbroken reflection. In the intertidal zone, the tide recedes, whispering secrets to the shore. The mysterious form begins to dissolve, its edges blurring into the wet sand. Shimmering lines detach and drift, carried away by the outgoing current. Each spark vanishes into the vast expanse of the sea, a fleeting moment. The tide pools reflect the fading light, mirroring the form's quiet disappearance. Sunlight warms the tide pools, reflecting the vast sky above. A gentle breeze whispers, carrying the scent of salt and seaweed. The chest rises and falls, breath flowing easily for the first time in what feels like forever. A sense of peace settles in, blending with the rhythmic sound of the ocean. Sunlight shimmers and dances, casting an ethereal glow across the tranquil tide pools. Light and shadow intertwine, creating hypnotic patterns on the water's surface. The pools mirror the sky, reflecting a world of serene beauty and hidden depths. Narration's voice whispers, a gentle reminder, you don't have to carry everything into the night. The tide pools stand as a silent testament to resilience, bathed in the warm embrace of the sun. Sunlight shimmers on the tide pools, revealing a hidden world teeming with life. Sea anemones bloom in the crystal-clear water, their vibrant colors a stark contrast to the dark rocks. Tiny crabs scuttle sideways across the slick, glistening stones, their movements quick and furtive. The briny air hangs heavy with the scent of salt and seaweed, a primal aroma of the ocean. You can set some things down, a voice echoes, inviting a moment of respite amidst the coastal beauty. Sunlight glistens on the wet sand as I approach the tide pools, each a small world brimming with life. I move with quiet steps along the shore, my shadow stretching over the rippled sand. The pools reflect the vast sky, mirroring clouds and the distant horizon, each holding secrets. My eyes trace the edges of a pool, where tiny creatures dart among the swaying seaweed. I pause, letting the gentle rhythm of the waves guide me, resisting any need to hurry or control. A sense of calm washes over me as I observe the intricate dance of nature unfolding. Standing at the tide pool's edge, cool water swirls around my ankles, grounding me in the present. With each retreating wave, I release a worry, watching it dissolve into the vastness of the sea. A lingering thought surfaces, fragile as sea foam, then fades into the ocean's embrace. The tide pulls back, carrying away another burden, leaving behind a sense of lightness. Each ebb and flow brings a moment of release, a gentle surrender to the rhythm of nature. Standing firm against the shifting sands, I find peace in letting go, one wave at a time. Sunlight reflects off the glistening surface of the tide pools, scattered across the rocky shore. Small, fleeting tide pools vanish quickly as the tide ebbs, leaving behind damp sand. The exposed rocks glisten, a testament to the ephemeral nature of the receding water. Tiny marine creatures are briefly revealed, then disappear back into the waves. The vast ocean stretches out, a reminder of the powerful forces shaping the shoreline. Sunlight glints off the surface of the tide pools, reflecting the sky in miniature worlds. Ripples disturb the calm surfaces as unseen forces work below. Some pools are larger, their depths concealing secrets and taking longer to yield. The water slowly dissolves, blurring the lines between liquid and air. A sense of transformation hangs heavy in the salty air. The tide pools, once vibrant, now fade, their mysteries returning to the deep. Under the bright sun, the tide pools shimmer, scattered jewels reflecting the boundless sky. Still waters mirror the heavens, capturing the serene beauty of the day. The harsh glare softens. A tranquil calm descends upon the pools. Each pool, once vibrant, now fades gently into peaceful stillness. Tide pools shimmer, reflecting the sky, each a miniature world teeming with life. A subtle shift, a gentle ripple, and the vibrant colors begin to fade. The once clear waters cloud, the lively ecosystems dimming into shadow. Each one fades, leaving behind a silent, still surface where life once thrived. I stand on the shoreline, the night air cool against my skin. The tide pools reflect the moonlight, each a tiny, shimmering world. A sense of lightness washes over me. Years of burden lifting, the ocean whispers, secrets of release carried on the breeze. Waves gently lap at the shore, a soothing rhythm in the darkness. The vast expanse of the sea mirrors the newfound freedom within. Night envelops the shoreline, the air thick with the scent of salt and the sound of gentle waves. A solitary lantern casts a warm, unwavering glow. The light dances on the water's surface, creating a path into the dark unknown. The lantern is a beacon of peace. The lantern is a beacon of hope in the darkness. Under a canopy of twinkling stars, the shoreline stretches into the night. Waves whisper secrets as they kiss the shore, each ripple reflecting starlight. Silent witnesses hover above as a lone figure begins a journey toward tranquility. The air is calm, and the night is silent, save for the gentle rhythm of the sea. Under the vast night sky, a tranquil shoreline whispers with secrets, the waves softly kissing the sand. The air is filled with the salty tang of the sea, each breath a soothing balm to the soul. A profound stillness envelops the scene, the world holding its breath in peaceful anticipation. The gentle rhythm of the ocean mirrors the calmness settling deep within. In this serene moment, the boundary between sea and sky blurs, creating an infinite embrace. The whispering shore unfolds under a tranquil night, waves softly embracing the sand. The air hangs still, carrying a profound silence that soothes the soul. A lone figure stands at the water's edge, bathed in the moon's gentle glow. Peace settles over the scene, a stark contrast to inner turmoil. Gratitude fills the air, a silent thank you to the calming shore. The shoreline whispers under a blanket of night, its melody weaving through the stillness. Cool sand cradles, offering a silent embrace as the world fades into a tranquil dream. Above, the stars ignite, each a beacon in the vast expanse of the night sky. Peace settles deep, a soothing balm on the soul as the universe unfolds. Lying still, I am one with the night, a silent observer of its ancient dance. The gentle waves persist, a lullaby of the sea, whispering secrets to the shore.